to the top, leave a legacy.
What's going on, guys? Bassin' Up Mafia here, coming at you with a new video for this week. In this week's video, we're going out to Lake Marburg, shocker there, and we are going to throw some reaction baits to target some fish in schools of bait. Going to throw swim bait, maybe swim jig a little bit, and probably crankbait a little, spinner bait. We're going to see what we can get them on, but here we go. So here I start out throwing the swim jig, steadily rolling it along the bottom, making sure I'm taking it off of any cover, real slow, making sure I'm paralleling each pylon at the bridge, bouncing off of all the rocks on the bottom, just enough so that I'm not getting stuck. Threw that for quite a while, then decided to pick up the big swim bait. This is my Huddleston 68 special, and started slow rolling that. Real important, I made sure it sank all the way to the bottom first before I started reeling. And with these, you want to do a real slow retrieve, otherwise they don't have the proper action. Doing the same with that, paralleling each pylon, hitting all around the rocks and in between the bridges, out in front of them, fan casting, hitting everything. There we go, guys, got a big old striper. Look at that thing. Nice striper. So here we go. Now we decided to switch spots, and I started throwing the spinnerbait. Wasn't really getting a whole lot on the other stuff that I was throwing there, so started throwing spinnerbait then, and reeling that real slow along the bottom, doing little handle twitches here and there to make the blades flutter a little more, ripping it through little patches of grass that were along here, all in about 20 to 15 foot of water. There's a big fatty, guys.
No, it's okay. They're okay.
Look at that one, guys. Got that nice one. Check him out. Nice 3-pounder, probably. Let that fat one go. Got a nice 3-pounder here, probably. Let him go. After throwing the spinnerbait for a while, that was really the only bite that I had on it, so I decided to pick up the swim jig again to see if I could get any more bites off of that. Doing the same thing I did at the bridge, and the same thing I did with the spinnerbait, trying to rip it through the grass that was there and bounce it off of any form of cover that was on the bottom and just dragging it along. It's a little more subtle option than the spinnerbait, so anything that I didn't entice to bite with the spinnerbait, I was figuring would maybe hit this, since it's a little more subtle presentation. Well guys, we're at the portion of the video where I break it down a little bit for you. This day was pretty tough. They weren't really wanting to cooperate a whole lot, but we still ended up catching a few decent fish and losing a few and missing a few too. But spinnerbait did a job on one of the ones that I caught. This little hog collar, 1/2 ounce white spinnerbait, double willow. And I was throwing that on my 7.3. I mean, actually, this is a 7.6 medium heavy fast action Enigma HPT series rod with a 7.3 to 1 reel. And I was just, like I said in the video earlier, was just slow reeling that along the bottom, kind of ripping it through grass to try to get a reaction out of them, and ended up working on that one. And had that couple misses on swim jig, throwing this dirty jig swim jig. Now I don't have it paired up with the swim bait that I was throwing, that came off, but that was a Zoom Super Fluke with the paddle tail in Pro Blue Red, and I was throwing that on my Enigma Ipon 6.6 medium heavy fast action with a Shimano Chronarch CI4 reel and a 6.4 to 1, actually a 7.6 to 1, and was just slow reeling that along the bottom as well, trying to get a reaction. And the striper came off a big Huddleston swimbait 68 special with the shad color, and I was throwing that on my 7.6 mag heavy swimbait rod that I throw my Alabama rig on with a Shimano Tranix reel. But key was slow reeling stuff and trying to entice a reaction out of these fish for the couple that we actually got, and fan casting all over in a couple different areas, and the key depth was right around 20 foot. Most of the summer, that's kind of the area that you want to target, and even into the fall you still want to start targeting that in 15 to 12 foot. But make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next one. Get entered into my giveaway for the fishing reel. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give away a fishing reel. It's going to either be one of these Proficiencies, just like this, the ATK Crazy, or maybe another one I haven't yet decided completely. But get entered into my giveaway by being subscribed to the channel, having a comment down for an extra entry, and liking this video. Stay tuned and we'll see you next Thursday.